Okay. Hi everyone. Here's part 2 of my steady rest build and the progress and the mistakes that I seem to be hitting right now. What you see in front of you is the version 1, which turned out really small. This thing was a pain in the butt. However, it did show me how to do the basics, and I will be using that for something else. If we look up here, we see a bigger one, which is a little bit nicer. It is, I don't want to say it was a little bit easier to make. Um, However, it was. Um, it still looks very rough. It still needs to be glued, and it just is more like a version 2 for the remake right now. Um, it's not exactly the size I want. However, it's easier to take off some of the material than to add on to it. So I'm going to be working on that today. I want to get it down to a 14-inch outside diameter, and that one right now is 15. The one that you see in front of me, the first mistake, the version 1, she's at a 12-inch outside diameter. So yeah, made a slight boo-boo there. I'll be using this, like I said, I will be using this for another project, so I will not be throwing this into the scrap wood pile quite yet. I've cut the pieces smaller. Still not the best. However, I am getting closer to the size I'm looking for. Version 3, right there. That is 14 1/4 outside diameter. Version 2 right here, this one right here, she's got an outside diameter of 14 1/2. So I'm almost there, and I'm quite happy so far. It's been a little bit of a pain in the butt, but if I take off a little bit more on the pieces, I'll get that 14 1/4, and then I can start smoothing it all out, making it nice and round, get the grooves in. Yep. 3 more tries of cutting off a millimeter here and there. It's down to a little bit under 14 1/4 outside of the outside diameter. I'm good with that, and now it's just a matter of cleaning it all up. There are some parts that are like that right there. That's not the nicest. However, since it is overlap, it most of the gluing will be on the the lap side. There's all that glue space right there. Got to clean up all that. I'll do that with a file maybe, or a chisel. I haven't figured it out yet. However, and after that, I will be gluing up version 1 for one project. Maybe. I don't know. Haven't figured it out yet. However, version 2 and version 3 will be getting glued up, and then a part 3 will be rounding, making them nice and round. Yep, we're gonna go with that. Alright. Well, here's part 3 of my steady rest remake, upgrade, whatever you want to call it. This one was an oops. This is version 1, which is a oops. Right here, you got version 2. That's another oops. And then right there, you got version 3, which finally worked. So, what am I going to do? Make another one like version 3 right here. And that will be glued and screwed. And I will use splines to strengthen it with some scrap maple, like literally from the scrap box. So I'm not going to be wasting anything, and I've just learned 2 valuable lessons. This way, with that way, going all the way around, did not work for me. No, it did not. So, I will not be using that method anytime soon, at least for this kind of project.